right. We're live, but it doesn't feel like we're live. Give me a second, folks. I'm getting stuff together. Flying by the seat of my pants. Okay, welcome to a late stream. I actually just woke up about an hour ago. I originally did not plan to stream, but at the last second, I decided to do so. We got 5 minutes here. We got to move.
Right here, check.
Chief. We got 4 minutes to register for the upcoming race. I'll come back to this. Of course, you can make changes. Since when did they ask that kind of stuff? Oh, something I did not think about. No, I should not. I should not need to do any GeForce updates. Speaking of which, apologies for yesterday's stream or the day before, whenever it was I did that stream. Apologies. It turned out that I needed to do a GeForce update right in the middle of that stream, and that's why the stream was behaving erratically. A lot of drop frames, and the health meter was in the red for OBS. Oh, 2 minutes. We gotta hurry. Register. All right, we made it. But I will have you know that the race that I did, I finished third in that race, which you guys saw. Oh, there's Mr. Frederick again. I did finish third in that race, and when I saw that I was having streaming issues, I ended the stream, but I did another race anyway. In that race, I came in second place. So I've gotten back a lot of rank. But I think I found out where I belong as far as ranking goes. You know, versus aliens. So it looks to me like I belong somewhere in between. Like if there's multiple splits, if there's like 20-25 splits, it appears that I probably belong at the top of split 2 or the bottom half of split 1. Although when I was silver, I was coming into these sessions and I'm qualifying 15th, but at the end of the race, it's telling me that I was supposed to qualify second, you know. And then there's guys, and with me qualifying 15th, there's obviously 14 guys in there that would turn it in faster laps than me. So that's something that, you know, it is what it is. As much as I'd like to bitch and cry about it, I can't, because especially if you feel like you belong up there with those guys. So the next race starts in 20 seconds. So yeah, I can't go into it right now about the main topic about Rennsport coming to console this year with crossplay. There's a little more to it than that, because I got into a little bit of an exchange on Twitter with someone that I believe is connected to Rennsport. So I will explain that after this race. So let's see where they're going to put me. Split 2 of 6. All right. I don't know why every time I come in here, it says I'm on wets, even though I'm on softs. But let's do that anyway, just to make sure. Might be leaning a little too far back on that one.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes. Your exit's clear, don't cross the white line. Yellow flag, sector 2, your brakes are cold, we need to get some heat into them. I think P2's binned it, sector 2 is clear. Flag in sector 2. Green flag, sector 2. Sector 3 is yellow. We think that Evans has gone off. Green flag, sector 3. Checker flags out, P3. That's the end of the session, P3.
Damn, just like that, I'm already cold.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line. Alright, Clay, we've got 6 minutes to settle up. Your brakes are cold, let's get some heat. track temperature is increasing. It's now 14 Celsius.
This is only the outlap, but still didn't like it.
Right side's clear. To go, 5 minutes left. Right. Watch the track limits, please Clay. New fastest lap for Rodriguez, 2:00.7.
Whew. Almost lost that back end.
Time 2:01.
E5, sector 3 is 0.43 off the pace.
That cost me.
Tyres are cold, watch out. That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes. Temperatures are fine, mate. 28.29.
Almost paid the price again.
Lap 2, 0, 0.
U5, sector 3 is 0.46 off the pace.
Time.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. That's the end of the session, E6.
Lost even more time.
Right side's clear.
That was smooth.
Time 2, 0, 0.63.
Well, that was enough to put me in 7th. At the very least, I'll still get positive rank for qualifying in the top half.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
How many? So 12 laps. 10 and a half. That should do it. Don't recognize any of these names.
Formation lap has started. Green flag.
Let's go.
Green flag.
Car clear right. left. Car clear left. Clear left. Clear left. Yellow flag. Green flag, sector 1. We think Lawrence has stacked it. Clear left. Left side.
Uh-oh.
Yellow flag, sector 2. Got a tiny bit of bodywork damage there, just ignore it. It looks like Sheehan. Right, clear right. Clear right. Right side's clear. Reeling, Cody, in, the gap's now 0.15. E8, the track temp's increasing, it's now 14 Celsius. Car right side's clear. On your clear right. Faster stuff, we'll have some more of that. Clear right. Is Cody. Has just done a 2:00.5 seconds. Track limits.
Lap 2:02.8
place. Okay, Clay, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. Minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines. The next car is Rhoda. Right tyres are cold. The leader's just done a 159.71.
That time was a 2-0.
Let's put this hard rate to good use. 7th position. Podium behind is increasing. It's now 1.0. I've been warned about track limits. Tyre temperatures are fine. Rhoda in. The gap is 1.5 seconds. Your right sides are cold. Okay, Clay, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. Got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. We're halfway home. The leader has just done a 159.00.
Lap 2:00.89.
clear left.
God damn it.
The stewards have warned us for on your clear left. Hold your line, clear left. Okay, left, clear left.
Lap 2, 0, 2.
Keep digging, this isn't over yet. P6. Road down behind is increasing. It's now 1.1 seconds. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. Flag in sector 3. Looks like P2's off. Green flag in sector 3. Yellow flag.
That time was a 2, 0.
P5, we think that Schaefer has crashed. Okay, Clay, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Green flag sector 3. Keep it within the track limits. Green flag in sector 2. We think the SETI has gone off. 6th place. Behind is now 1.0 seconds. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 1 is green. We can see Homan has binned it. Flag sector 2. Green flag sector 2. Incident in sector 2, yellow flag. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Stay between the lines, please climb.
Time 2:01.02.
Flag in sector 1. Looks like a bit of a wear on your left front. Acknowledged. Pit stop requested. E6. Okay, it's over. Good drive.
Yeah.
Pit crew's ready.
Boy, yeah, I need to thank my lucky stars on that one. point. That's it. That's it. Everybody should be accounted for. So I did a 2:08. 0.8, 2 seconds off the leader. Well, not as much as I had hoped, but not as bad as it could have been. I will take that. So that's about going to do it for me. But before I get out of here, I want to come back to the Rennsport situation. So it was announced today that the Rennsport beta will be coming to console and it will be crossplay. That is, I mean, on the surface, that sounds wonderful because what they're saying is, what people are saying is, this is the first real simulator that's crossplay. As of right now, the only other racing game that's crossplay is the F1 games from Codemasters and EA. Those games are crossplay, but they're not considered real sims. Those are considered like arcade racers. But they are crossplay, and there's always somebody to play with. So Rennsport, on the surface, I would like to say that that's a big step. But given the bad reputation of Rennsport, which a lot of it is deserved, I don't know how much of a splash it's going to make. But the reason why I wanted to dive into this a little bit more was on Twitter when the Rennsport page made the announcement of the console beta as well as crossplay. I commented and said, when are they going to fix that unplayable VR? And someone responded and said, there is no in-game VR. So I responded and said, no VR, huh? And I put a link to one of my streams of when I streamed Rennsport in VR. And I said, you know, I streamed this in VR the day that the VR went public. Coincidentally, it was the same day that the paid DLC was launched. So basically, what I was trying to get at is that Rennsport opened up the VR long enough to get everybody's money from that DLC, because truthfully speaking, without the VR being public, I don't buy that DLC. Because I wouldn't have had any use for it, because I wouldn't have played the game flat screen. So because they opened up the VR to the public, I paid for that DLC, and subsequently, sometime after that, the VR became broken. It's unplayable now. So when I put that link up and showed the guy that, yeah, this thing was public at one point or another, his comeback was that it was the UVER that, you know, it was the Unreal VR injector that allowed me to play the game. As if, you know, as if I'm spreading misinformation, as if I backdoored my way into the VR. No, the first time I played Rennsport was with the VR injector. After that, I didn't touch it again until it went public. And when it went public, it was exactly what I saw with the VR injector. So, you know, then I told him, I said, I respect your damage control. And he responded with, you know, the, basically it was the UEVR that allowed me to play the game in VR. And then trying to say in a roundabout way that it was never there. And the status of the VR right now, I'm assuming that it's been disabled, because I tried to play it today in VR on one of my other computers, and I was able to get to the main screen in VR, but it is just a mess. Through one eye, the screen is super big and you can't see where you're navigating, and through the other eye, it's still big but not as big, but the left eye overlaps the right eye, so the whole menu screen is just a complete mess. And when I was able to finally navigate my way into starting a session, the game crashed. So I decided, you know, I could have threw all that at the guy, but it was obvious the guy was damage controlling. And then when I looked up his name, it looks like he's some kind of esport racer for Rennsport. But I just decided I wasn't going to waste my time getting into a pissing match with this guy. I made my point and left it at that. But yeah, I mean, Rennsport coming to console with crossplay feels like something that I should be excited for, but I'm not, because I was not happy with the situation with the DLC, because I feel like I was taken for a ride. And then as far as I saw a video from Traction GG, or was Overtake GG, and they interviewed the lead developer for Rennsport and asked them about the triple monitor support as well as the VR, because it appears that neither one of them are working right now, and they said that they plan to address that, and things didn't turn out the way they hoped, but they got other priorities that they need to work on, and they'll come back to those. So that being said, I feel like their focus is to get this thing on console and get that crossplay up and running so they can get more people into their ecosystem. And they'll come back to us whenever they come back to us. So that makes me feel like if the beta is supposed to happen sometime this year, I don't think the beta is going to actually happen until summer or even fall. And I don't think we'll see the VR on Rennsport until 2026, and that's just on PC. I don't know if it'll get VR on PlayStation, you know, PlayStation VR. But if it does, I don't see that happening until late 2026 or even 2027. By then, you know, it'll probably be the end of the generation, especially with rumors circulating that the new Xbox is supposed to come in August of 2026. And if that happens, that may accelerate Sony's plan to launch the PlayStation 6. So, as far as VR on Rennsport, when it comes to PC, that's no big deal, because, you know, PC will still be here. You know, I don't feel like there's generations with PCs the way it is with consoles, because you can upgrade your PC whenever you feel like it. But yeah, even if Rennsport VR does make it to PSVR 2, by then we'll be nearing the end of the generation, if it isn't already over. At the very most, as far as PlayStation goes, I see maybe 2 more years out of this generation. But yeah, if the new Xbox launches in 2026, I see PlayStation 6 launching in 2026 as well, because I believe that both Sony and Microsoft has had this mentality throughout the decades that whoever launches their console first will have a leg up on the competition. So, so I think that's about all I got. A decent race tonight. Tomorrow's Friday. I definitely plan to stream some more on tomorrow, Friday. And what else? I'll definitely do the Bahrain race again, because that's a GTE class. The other race is a GT3 at Monza without the chicane. And the race is faster, but because of that missing chicane, the races are a lot less dramatic. There's only one area where you have to worry about somebody doing something stupid. So, and so that's one race where if you got pace, you know you're gonna finish wherever your pace dictates that you finish. It's not gonna be a case of you got lucky because this driver spun out or something. So, all right. a little extra rambling, but I wanted to make sure I got everything that I can think of before I go ahead and boogie on out of here. Want to thank you all for watching. Definitely will see you tomorrow. Can't say for certain what time, but it is the weekend, so hey, you know, for everybody over in the UK and Europe that are night owls, if you happen to be up in the middle of the night, early morning, whatever the case may be, drop by, say hi. The rest of you, we will see you all later. Till then, you all know the line, Wakanda forever, long live the king, and deuces.